Welcome to We Love to Hate Everything. I'm Jodi, and along with my long-distance bestie Amanda, we live to break down all the things we love to hate. Each week, we scour TV, TikTok, and pop culture and deliver you our unfiltered, snarky takes on everything. Take a moment to subscribe on YouTube so you catch all our live streams and shows, and follow the links in the banner to subscribe to our free weekly podcast and 2 Patreon shows, We Love to Hate TV and Total Request Podcast, where you request the shows and we break them down. Once subscribed, you have instant access to our massive library of hundreds of past shows and recaps. We promise you'll love it. And listen, we're all friends here, so let us hear from you in the comments. We love getting to know you, and we hope you enjoy the show. All right, let's go. Hello, and welcome to We Love to Hate Everything. I'm Jodi.
I am Aminata, and today I wore a Salty Birches t-shirt that says Witching Hour. There's little cocktails on
You're
it.
so bad. You're so bad. You came for the booze.
I saw it at Old Navy with my mom, and I was like, I'm going to get this. And she's like, $11, Amanda, that's a good deal. Picked up a medium. She's like, oh, I don't know if that's going to be. She always does that. She's not being a bitch, but she doesn't want me to buy. So then I bought it, and it's way too big on me. It's a large because it's Old Navy, Mom. Daphne, don't you know that's why we go to Old Navy? Because
that's where all the coolest middle-aged women shop. Hello,
Yeah.
It's because we're cool.
And they have the what's that called? The sizing where you feel skinny.
Oh, vanity sizing.
Vanity sizing.
But
indeed.
We'll take it. And we'll take it on this beautiful day, our first episode of Hot Topics. All hot topics all the time. But, you know, we're going to be here for a live episode breaking down Browntown. Amanda, should we get to a little housekeeping? Let's just knock it out so everyone knows what they're getting this week.
Let's go. Let's go. You think Robin cleaned up her kitchen? She cleaned that up?
Probably not unpacked at the new place, but you know.
So it is technically like neater because they're all still in boxes.
Hashtag mom life. Am I right? Coming up.
Yeah.
On Girl Dinner this week, Date Night Canada. We planned. Oh, what a trip. What a trip. I'm coming to Canada sometime. We just got to keep our eyes on those flights, but we planned it out. I mean, let's just cut to the chase. Meal by meal, basically. Snack by snack.
We're like, okay, so you've landed. I'm picking you up. Where are we eating?
Yeah. We're going to have pre-dinner on the way to dinner. Then obviously, like, we'll take a break while we're at the grocery store shopping for our next meal. And then little nighttime snack
no more than
before we go out to breakfast.
No more than 2 or 3 hours will pass before we're eating again. So check
and
that
no
dropped yesterday. Oh, by the way, Girl Dinner drops on Mondays now.
That's right. And then, oh, wow. Lonely in Flagstaff, season 14, episode 3 of Sister Wives. And Robin is not happy. She has the biggest house. And, oh, I don't know, Cody. She has to pretend to be real stressed and sad about this Flagstaff move. Meanwhile, house in Vegas. Can't touch it. Why? Family reunion in a few months.
Robin has a family reunion that cannot be moved for anything, even though now she's technically moved closer. Oh, why not do it in the new mansion that you just moved into? Can't be done. Can't do it.
No.
We need to address that episode.
Oh, okay. So yes, we tried to do, we thought, we're like, you know what? We think we can actually play the episode video. We could totally do this. It's going to work. We'll be able to put it up on YouTube. Why weren't we doing this the whole time? Oh, you want to tell them why? Go ahead.
Because we got immediately copyrighted and demonetized like on that video. But then we were like, well, then we just won't monetize it. But then it's still like I don't know. It's on YouTube still. And I clicked into it and you can still watch it, but it says like blocked in most areas. So if you're on YouTube and if you're a YouTube member and this should be dropping for you, check it out on YouTube. It might play. I don't know. But if not, we actually went ahead and made that video public on Patreon. You just have to become a free member if you're not a member, and you can watch it there. And then from now on, we're going back to analog.
That's right. Just the good old fashioned way. Why not?
Sure.
And coming up on Total Request Podcast, this is almost like the episode of Supernatural. This is One Tree Hill. And if they didn't hit every possible trope, tragedy, I think we had a school shooting. We had, I think there might have been like an amputee. Oh, yep. One of those. Was there an underage student teacher love affair? What didn't we have in this episode?
Was there? I don't know. I'm getting it mixed up with so many other teen shows that we've watched where they do romanticize a teacher-student relationship, don't they?
Yeah, it's pretty odd. It's pretty sexy, but it's okay. Like, it all resolves itself in like 2 episodes anyway. Oh, but there was also a teen marriage, pregnancy.
Oh yeah, that's right. God,
that one dude was like a big Duke ball star. He was going to get like a full ride scholarship. Oh,
yeah, that white guy.
That was nationally televised. Yeah. Oh God. Just go check it out. It was pretty good.
2 other things. We're doing 9/11 week. All right. Careful. We will be careful. We respect 9/11. We lived through it. And we are going to do an episode of Girl Dinner next week. Of you guys write in. We've already gotten a bunch of stuff. You can either email us at amandajodi1@gmail.com, or you can send us a voicemail, and the link is in the show description downstairs. But we just want to hear where you were. Many of them are saying, many of the ones we've got say that they're in 1st grade when it happened. Oh, it made us feel real old. But keep sending those, and we'll record that sometime later this week. So thank you in advance. And this Friday, every Friday, bright and early, check it. Do we have a cover for that yet?
I do. I will throw it up here. But yeah, we're going to be doing a Browntown extravaganza, right? Just a
blowout
full of brown.
Yeah,
a brown blowout, right?
So Friday,
Christine's
9 a.m.
book, Browntown, right?
Yeah, Browntown, Friday, 9 a.m. Mountain Time.
Be there.
Subsequently, yeah.
I think Christine Brown is in Naperville tomorrow. I won't be able to get there, but I mean, God bless. I think it's going to be a beautiful day, and she loves sunshine.
She does. Oh, and then we'll read that book on Friday. We're going to try to do, right?
Yep. Yeah, and we're thinking there's some really boring chapters that are all like grandma and grandpa, not my grandma and grandpa, and like how everyone's related.
Yeah. So we'll maybe just Jodi will read those and do a little summary of it in case she'll get the book before me. Do a summary, and then we're just gonna start out when it gets hot. Like,
and then we can always like go back to that as like a little addendum or whatever. But get ready for that, and also get ready for some Seeking Sister Wife, because we are going to be watching that, recapping that, kind of talking about it. It's gonna be great. Polygamy Akimbo. Right.
Let's gonna do a little weekend update. Yes. You know what? I never just
at the end.
There should be but okay. I didn't go through like what the picture is of this. I just had like a complete, like my brain just stopped right there. The cover that I made for that, just so you guys know, it's janky as fuck, but it just says weekend update, and there's 2 pictures in it. In the top corner, there's A.D. Bryant as her. I think her name is like
Michael.
And the other one is Kyle Mooney, SNL extraordinaire.
One of the top 25 SNL players of all time.
As his Bruce Chanling, I think is his name, is his like 90s stand-up comedian character.
That one's for Joan.
Yeah, he's so incensed.
Mm-hmm.
I stand by it.
One fan.
Yeah. Why don't you go Amanda? First? What did you do?
Oh, okay. I'll go first. Well, okay. So big things happening. First, I texted you a while ago because I was so proud of my resale shop purchases. There's some really good resale places, antique places, and there's one that I don't know if it's like a whole Wisconsin thing or Madison area thing, but it's called A Grace, and there's a couple different locations. And it's like a non-for-profit, some sort of charity group, whatever. And they always have like great pieces of furniture, like old stuff, some of it's shit, whatever. But I got this like amazing 2-piece hutch thing. I got a little table, whatever, all this stuff. But one thing I found there, and I was so excited, and I've wanted one of these my entire life, a little church pew. So like for the entryway.
Yeah.
So I finally got it. Look at it. I need to like stage it, like make it look cute or whatever, but I'm so excited and it like fits. And there's just something kind of like, like what church was it in? It's like a children's pew. It's kind of like small. And then also just like I don't know, like I want to get like kind of like a trashy worded pillow or something like, so it's kind of like a little, little playful, little tongue in cheek.
I remember when I was walking dogs in New York, it was at this like huge house in in like Great Neck, this like gorgeous old stunning mansion. But in the living room was just exactly the way you and I would decorate it, like a woman.
Yeah.
And then just in the back corner of the living room, there is 2 like Yankees Stadium seats. That clearly there was definitely a fight that happened where the husband is like, you get to decide everything and I get this one thing. Like you could just tell the story.
It's going in the room. And she's like, in the corner, fine, in the corner.
And you can't really argue with him because like technically the woman usually does design the whole house and the guy doesn't get to, but like, sorry that we can decorate better than you. But it was just, it stood out. It was a sore thumb. This thing stood out. And know that every time that wife walked by, it was just a
there it is.
There.
Next time it's going in the basement. No, with this one, I just like, I don't know. I'm so geeked out about this church pew thing. It's like just something I always wanted was like a little pew.
Are you
like
gonna repaint it or like finish it or like do something cool to it? It's fine standing alone.
Yeah, it's like solid oak, I guess. So yeah, I mean, it probably should be like restained a little bit, but sand it down, restain it. I don't know
on TikTok if you refinish things too much. You always see that when people redo their like bathrooms, like tiles, like pink tiles,
destroy the natural stuff. Yeah, I don't know. I'm just like so geeked out about it. The other thing I started looking into, I mean, this is like what TikTok does best, right? Like you see one thing, you watch it, and you're like, you Google it, maybe you look to see how much it is, and then that's all you see. And I found myself, this is the second time it's happened, on Lampe Bergère. Do you know what Lampe Bergère?
No.
Lampe Bergère. Okay. Okay. Let us know or let me know if you have one of these things. I've seen these before, but I never really knew what it was. Have you seen one of these? And I'll describe.
No, but now I want one because I am obsessed with like scents. Like I have I have an air infuser going right now. I'm obsessed with scents.
Okay, so this is what we're going to need to talk about. So, okay, first, what this is, if you've ever seen them, it is like a little glass container, and there's like oil in it, and then it looks like there's like a white rope as like a wick, and there's like a little stone thing on the top, and a little metal kind of diffuser piece. And I think these were popular like a long time ago, and I guess what they were originally meant for were in hospitals, and they would put just pure rubbing alcohol on them.
Oh yeah.
Like a natural air disinfectant. So it does leave a scent, but it is actually absorbing bad odors in the air.
Hey.
So what you do with this thing, this is like so great. So you can buy a Lampe Bergère. It's like LAMPE space BERGER. So like this, what you're looking at, depending on what brand, like I went on Amazon, and this would be like $50 with the little Lampe Bergère, and then like your first bottle of scented alcohol. So what you do is
different flavors and stuff.
You can, but if you have somewhere around you, like I don't have a Lamborghini store here, you kind of have to like just, I don't know, cross your fingers, because even if like you untwist the top of this alcohol stuff, all you smell is the alcohol. You don't smell the scent. So what happens is you put the alcohol in, you put the wick in, you leave it for like 20 minutes, whatever. And then you light this little stone part at the top. You let it burn for 2 minutes. You blow it out. And then it's like doing its thing. And then when it's done and it cools off, you put the cap back on it. And what it does is like that alcohol in it is absorbing the bad scent in the air. And if you do it with the scented stuff, it'll leave a nice scent, but it's not like continuous. But what I like about this is it's like not adding chemicals to your air, like your, scent things. Like I have an oil diffuser going now too. But I'm like, I don't know, I'm really into this, but I want to know,
I'm on Amazon right now.
You guys really use it. And the thing is, people did warn, when it's cooled off after like 20 minutes, you got to put the cap back on or it will like totally evaporate. And like each bottle is, I don't know, 10, 15 bucks or something.
If you go to like an Amazon page, they also make all the bottles look like old antique, like perfume bottles.
Yes. Yeah. You can get like different. Yeah. They all look all different. I don't know.
These are all like $80 in Canada.
That's what I mean. I'm like, I don't know if it's going to become one of these things. And I'm like, well, like, do you then just like light it every day? But I feel like you'd be like going through it.
I would.
I don't know. I really want to get one, but I want to know what scent. Like, I want something like light, maybe a little fruity.
Well, you know what? I can get one and use it as a write-off because this would be great for my pet sitting business.
It's supposed to be way better for animals.
Okay, then maybe I'll get it.
It's absorbing. It's not like giving anything out. Okay, right. Okay, so anyway, super geeked up about that one. And then, Michael, you're gonna be so proud of me, Amanda. Guess what I did?
What?
I went to the movies.
Oh, I saw that loaded in there, and I was like, surely she did not attend a movie.
I went to a movie. Now, this is the first movie that Adam and I have gone to alone. And we've been together, like almost 3 years? 2 years, whatever. Yeah, so we went to the movie, and we went to go see Honey, Don't. Have you heard about this film?
I didn't know it was a Coen Brothers movie. I've been on like a Coen Brothers kick lately. Yeah, me and Justine were supposed to see this a couple of weeks ago, and then something happened with the dogs, and I couldn't go.
Well, you're probably going to love it because it is lesbians. It is just lesbians, just fun and finger. Right here, Aubrey Plaza. Hand up Andy McDowell's daughter's dress right here.
Really?
What's her name? Margaret Qualley. Oh, yeah. Yep. So that said, I don't know if this movie's supposed to be like good or if it's just supposed to be like, oh, people will go see this because Aubrey Plaza's pierced nipples are out and you see her and Margaret Qualley like going at it.
Is it very Coen Brothers-y?
Yeah, but not even like a good Coen Brothers.
Do you like the Coen Brothers? Because I have watched like 4 of their movies in the past couple weeks, and I'm trying to figure out, like, I get it in a way that like I get Jane Wickline, where I'm like, I see how a group of people, like, I see that this is good or funny, and I just don't know if I like the Coen. I tried to watch Oh Brother Where Art Thou yesterday, and the whole time I'm like, okay.
Yeah, I started watching that and didn't finish it. That's what I mean.
I watched Fargo the other day, and I did love that. But even that is kind of, I'm like, there's a tone that I don't know if I like or not.
Well, I think what happened was they got these people on board and they're like, okay, it's not going to be a good movie, but it's going to make money because people are going to go to see it. Now, I did not know this was going to be like, what did they call it? They're calling it like lesbian something, but I guess like the LGBTQIA plus community is like very offended or again, really? This is just what I've heard. Like, I'm not speaking for anyone. This is why I like don't go to movies, but apparently there's a lot of talk about it because it is just very like,
because they're not both lesbians.
Yeah. And it's like, I think it's like a little gratuitous. Like, it doesn't have to do with anything really in the movie. And controversial take here. I think Aubrey Plaza is like not a good actress. Like at the end, I was rolling my eyes like, oh my God, is this? And then like the movie ended and I was like, the fuck? Like what?
That's how all Coen brothers end though. All of them. I can't think of one.
So many questions.
Where you're not Fargo, there's an actual ending, but like I remember seeing No Country for Old Men in theaters, and like my brain just turned off for just that last little monologue, and then the credits started rolling, and I was like, was I supposed to be paying attention to that? And Brad was like, well, I was paying attention, and like I was like, what?
Yeah, I was like, oh wait, so does that mean at the end? Like, I don't want to like give anything away, but I was like, oh, so she knew or she didn't. And I'm like, well, I mean, we don't know. It doesn't matter because you just came to see lesbians. Like, fuck. Like,
I guess. Doesn't, okay.
Like, that's the point of the movie. But anyway, let me know what you guys think. Like, I would love if you and Justine went to see this and then tell me.
I don't think it's on the docket anymore. We're getting into horror movie season, Jodi.
Oh,
and Wicked.
Well,
Wicked's coming soon.
Well, this could fall in the horror movie.
Oh, really?
There was some there's some gory stuff. There's Chris Evans, maybe is his name. There's like some guy who's supposed to be. There's like big names in it, and also it's really weird because it's like, what time period is it? Billy Eichner is in this. So when you're looking at this, what time period do you think in?
70s.
Right. No. Almost immediately, Billy Eichner comes and sits down with Honey, who's a private investigator, and he starts like wiping everything down. He's like, COVID, it's still around, and it's like, the fuck. But like, Honey lives as if she's like, in the early 80s, but like it's not really necessary for the movie. It's so fucking weird. Again, This is why Jodi doesn't do movies, but I did do one other movie and I'm almost done with it. Not all the way. You're gonna be really proud of me. 2 movies in a weekend. I started, look at that fuzzy picture. Boogie Nights.
Oh God, I thought it was Step Brothers.
Well, okay, I was gonna say, so this came out in 97, not that long ago. Never saw it. I knew the reference to Roller Girl with Heather Graham and whatever, but
Paul Thomas Anderson, is that right? PTA? He did Sideways.
Sure.
Is that correct? I don't even know if either of those are correct. I think it's my distinct
no idea.
Sideways.
But like Burt Reynolds is in it.
I know.
I mean, it's so good. I'm sure it won a bunch of stuff, and I know it's really popular. But I just like absolutely loved it, and it is so perfect timing for 9/11 because it stars, obviously, Mark Wahlberg, who famously said if he were on any of the flights, he would have prevented 9/11.
He also famously beat up an Asian guy.
Oh, yeah, there's that. Well, he and John C. Reilly in this movie, like, I cannot get enough of their relationship. You've seen this movie, I'm sure, like 30 years ago.
Yeah, but so you haven't seen the end of the movie because that's where the penis comes out. Okay, well,
that's but that's what I've heard. Okay.
Well, I don't know why you wouldn't just start there. You got to finish that out, Jodi.
Well, I'm assuming it's just going to be like ginormous because that's like the whole thing, right?
Yeah, it is fake. I'll tell you that. It is.
Okay. Well, Mark Wahlberg really good in this movie, and he and John C. Reilly are so fucking funny, and it is.
Yeah, it's a good movie.
They are so earnestly that like early teen boy. They're just like oblivious. Like at the pool party, they're doing cannonballs. Like they're like, it's a pool party, guys. We're swimming, and everyone else is like doing coke. I just love it. He's just very earnest, and I'm sure my mind will totally change, but it's just so good. And I thought you'd be proud of me. Another thing I wanted to tell you was that I finished the first 2 seasons of Special Forces.
Oh, that's why you wrote Special Forces. Okay. Wow, you did?
2 seasons done. Now, I need to take a little break before the 3rd season because like I'm a little maxed out.
Testosterone.
Oh, okay. Speaking of, no, I'm just going to tell you, I promise you, the kind of like the youngest looking guy who's of course, he's the one sitting atop the front of the Jeep here. The rest of them are standing because he's cool, right? I know for a fact that dude fucking weighs his wife. That's the kind of guy that's like, okay, we got to do like a weekly weigh-in sort of a thing.
A real Darger. A real Joe Darger.
Yes, Sandoval was really good that second season. Like
Aww.
he does really good, and they're really trolling him. Like at one point before he leaves, they zoom in on his white nail polish, and it's all like chipped off. it's like they trolling him so bad. And like Tara Reid, we watched that one episode.
What did she go home
really
for?
Is good. Oh, I mean, she's just like she can't stand up. Like she is clearly in withdrawal or something. Like she is fucked
I can like
up.
feel the withdrawal in my own body watching that.
Yeah. Beverly Mitchell, Bev on the first season. Bye-bye. She annoying. She would be you and I. Like she should have left week 2 and she made it to like the final 5 where you're like, just go. Leave.
Roxanne. You know who the most annoying like side character of like from a show that I like that I like on the show, but then after watching this, I was like, I hate this person so much, is Ariel, the girl from Modern Family that plays Alex, like the middle
Ariel
girl. Ariel Winter. She was in Stars on Mars, which I only watched because Tom Schwartz was in it for like a few episodes. But she was in it and she was so annoying.
I can say she went through like a big thing where she's like, yeah, I have big boobs and I'm going to emancipate myself from my parents.
She had a hard life.
My sister loves me. And now I have big boobs and I'm embracing my womanhood and I'm a slut. Like she really leaned too hard into that.
I forgot who really hated her. Like some like older football player was like, go.
Oh, speaking of like these like sexy former athletes on this thing, like,
are they going to kill Cody? So how do you think Cody's going to do?
Oh, well, that's the whole thing. It's like, I could see him liking, things that look extreme. Like he will be able to do the backwards dive off the helicopter, the bridge or whatever, the barge. He'll be able to do.
I have a question really quick. Is it the same thing in every season? So like you already know in advance what these are going to be, or do they switch it up? Like you don't know what the challenges will be.
Some are the same, but some of they'll like switch it up a little bit.
Okay.
So like Jack Osborne came in season 2 and he's like, yeah, season 1, like it was not hard enough. And then Jack Osborne like really pissed me off by the end. He's like, I've done this training and this training. I'm like, yeah, because you're a fucking millionaire and you like paid to do it. And they went like easy on you. You're not. No, oh God, Cody is going to. It's going to be like the endurance things where maybe it's harder than it looks, but you're not like, it's not a big dramatic thing.
Yeah, because he wears himself out. He goes so hard right at the beginning. Like he goes 100% and he really wears himself out quickly.
Now they do. And what I wish they would show more, and this is when I was thinking about Cody, because I noticed this towards the end of season 2, they don't pay a lot of attention to, when someone has to like cook the meals or clean certain things, or they have to like make sure everyone has like their rucksacks and stuff. Like there is like a shit duty or like, chow time duty, but they don't like show the people having to do that actually. And that's what I want to see because Cody's not going to be doing well, like cooking things for people or picking up people's shit.
They'll have a camera on Cody at all times.
Now they do have to shit like out in the open behind those doors. You might have seen that in the episode that we watched. I don't know how he's going to do that because I feel like Cody has like really aggressive shits.
Like Browntown cover.
Yeah. And if he's not going to be having like his like, he's not going to have his injectables there, like his testosterone and shit.
Oh, true. The testosterone.
That's right. That might be it. They don't have enough gluten-free stuff. Mm-hmm. And so he's got to tap out because his diet. I wish I could, but I can't.
Oh God, there's so many possibilities of how he's going to tap out. The only thing that would be upsetting is if he actually wins. But like, there's no way, right? There's no way, right?
I mean, Amanda, towards the end, like they really do berate these people. Like they have to go into a room with tear gas without a mask, have to keep their eyes open. They have to talk they have to like answer questions of things that they had to memorize, and they have to like go find something, find their way out of a tear gas filled thing.
Okay.
Yeah, Hannah Brown, she had asthma, so she like had to do something else. But like the berating and yelling and that kind of bullshit, I don't think he's going to do well. Yeah, he's not going to be able to take that. Anyway, also little embarrassing moment that I will share with you. So for those of you who are big college football fans, as I am not, but I'm a big fan of college sweatshirts, especially big cozy ones like this one that I'm showing you.
I love it.
Okay, so it says Iowa. Okay.
And you know what? It kind of reminds me of those starter jackets that were popular when we were.
Oh, yeah. So it's kind of, now I got it on clearance. Like last year we drove through Iowa City and it was on clearance, and it's like kind of like a cropped women's sweatshirt, but the sleeves are kind of like low and baggy, like Dolman style, I think they call it.
I want one now.
Yes. Okay. So throwing that on like, a Saturday, I'm like, oh, it's like a little cool in the morning. I'm just like, I'm so tiny in this, and go to run errands, and I'm going to drop a Amazon return off at the UPS store. So go in there, right? Blah, 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 drop it off. And then like a second guy comes out as I'm leaving, and then he's like, hey, hot guys. And I'm like, what's that? And he's like, the hot guys. And I'm like, hot guys. And I had my phone out in front of me, like deleting the QR code. So I was like, oh, maybe there's like a picture of my phone. Like, did I have something up in my phone, like guys or something? And I have like all our headshots in there. So I was like, oh, maybe. So I asked for a third time. Oh, part of that. What's that?
What was that?
And I'm like, and he's like, hot guys. And I was like, and then he just says again, he goes, go Hawkeyes. To which I said, oh, I thought you said go hot guys. And I was like, oh my God, where are they? And they both just looked at me. And then it occurs to me, I'm like, okay, I just like walked out. So this guy now thinks like I'm partially deaf, and I'm also looking for hot guys, and then assumed that this young guy would be telling me to go look for hot guys. And he might have been gay. Like the way it came off was either like I assumed he was, and I'm like outing him, and I'm like, hey, girl. Because I was like, oh, I go, I thought you said hot guys. And I was like, oh my God, where are they?
I actually really doubt, because I think you probably made it pretty obvious that you didn't know what he was saying. Like, I think it probably wasn't as bad.
Well, at that point, because I mean, again, I'm thinking I'm just a little girl in a sweatshirt. I'm not thinking it's college football day, because why would I? Right?
What's that kind of sweater called though? Because I'm gonna go ahead and put one in my.
I think it's called Dol, like Dolman. I think that's the style where it's like a bigger lower sleeve, like a drop sleeve. Anyway, so
okay, great. Well,
if anyone's a Hawkeye fan and you have also experienced someone calling out go Hawkeyes, and you start looking for all the hot guys around, there you go. I also just want to shout out, and then we'll move on because I feel like this has just been all me all the time. Last week I mentioned, make sure you go and follow Costa on TikTok. So Costa's Bookshelf, COSTA' Bookshelf. I just love you. Your voice is just, so dreamy.
He came up for me the other day, and he was talking about the same thing you were saying about like these AI responses. This is ridiculous. This is the saddest book, because somebody had like commented a bunch of laughy faces on some book. He's like, this is a horrible book. Horrible things happen.
I love it. What was going on with you and your hot guys?
I mean, honestly, I had such a great weekend. I texted every dog owner that I had, and I said, if I could copy paste this group of dogs to every day, I would. It was a dream. They were just so. What the fuck?
Sorry, I was trying to delete. Honey, don't. Honey, don't. God.
So here's just a couple of pictures of the dogs. This one in the front, Alfie. All of these dogs are here right now, actually, but they're all being so perfect and quiet. See,
the one front right that looks like an AI sticker, like from like a fake smile on his face. It looks like a superimposed smile.
That's the one who got bit. And then the owner still like kept bringing him back. But look, the ears back up, and he's so big. He doubles in size every time he comes. I think he's a Great Dane. But then in the back there's Waylon, and then up here, this is the exact same breed as Walter, which is a mini Pinscher and a Chihuahua. But the two of them just had like opposite, like the opposite features, like characteristics. Aww. And his name is Elio. But then this one I thought you'd be excited about. We got this is
God, Judith, take it down. She's so fucking dramatic.
But no, okay, that dog's name is Loki, and it's a boy. But this poodle would just sit in the corner for like the first 10 times he came. He would sit in the corner and just like not shake, but was not interested in being around anyone. And he's really coming out of his shell.
Have you seen Judith's hair? I mean,
he's embarrassed. He's like, "Don't look at me."
It is the classic poodle, like poof on top, the big poofy ears. Yeah. Big poofs on the paws.
Him. He's so good. Like all of these dogs are just so great. So that was great. But then I texted Jodi about this in a way that I was texting you just in passing, and your reaction was like, so I'm like, what? Yeah. So Charles has work. Look at him. I'm like, Charles. Let me put up a cute picture of him first. But this is him yesterday. Little Charlesies. So the other day he got in. He got locked in the fucking, yeah. He got locked in the closet, and I was hearing like meow, 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 and I like could not fucking find him. Then I got in there, and in the 10 minutes he was in that closet, he opened up a paint can, a can of white paint from Debbie painting the house, and he like got in there and like flicked it everywhere. He was covered in paint. Like, this is him post bath. There's still paint on his little closet.
Oh my god!
But he's got worms, so my entire and they don't want to like use the litter box when they're like sick like that. So there was just like, and you could just hear him throughout the house just ripping it.
Where do you get worms? Where does a cat get worms?
All the kittens that I've had come through here have had worms, because they're all just like feral cats. They all
like
come with
worms go up their butt.
I don't know where they get them from, but they're there. That's why they have 3 dewormings. That's why I'm always at the vet.
So is that shit like in your bed? Like, are there worms all around your house?
The worms don't come out until after they've had the worm treatment. Right now, it's just in his belly. I know it's fucking disgusting. But anyway,
get rid of it.
The only part of my house that is carpet is the stairs. So it's just like a shit storm. So now, but all of this aside, to say, I finally pressed buy now on this thing that's been in my Amazon cart. It's like a Hoover, like little mini steamer. And I gotta say, it was $119. I gotta say, I've gone through many steamers and vacuums in my life, having all these pets. But the problem with these machines is they break because you can't take them apart to clean them, and the hair gets caught in. This thing, you can take apart every fucking like millimeter of it. It is amazing. I will use it for the rest of my life. Like, this thing is, I was so happy.
Is it a Shark?
Is it
a Shark brand?
It's Hoover.
Okay. Classic. That's good.
And it's just like you can carry it, and there's all these little like adjustments in it. And I spent all of Saturday. Judith was very helpful. Judith sat right next to me the whole time. But full body sweat. But I swear to, if I like spilled something on my carpet right now, I would like pick it up and eat it again if I like it was like a bagel or something. It's like it is clean, that carpet. I'm so happy.
I would recommend any Shark products. The Shark vacuums are great because it has it cannot like suck up hair. Like, you can easily like get the hair out before it gets tangled around. It's just excellent. If you have like pets or kids or anyone with long hair, it's great.
Yeah, I'd like it.
Love a Shark vacuum.
But it's I don't know. There's something just about being, perimenopausal, about to turn 43, and this is the joy in my life. But it's a true peaceful joy where I'm like, my carpets, like, I accomplished that, and my carpets look brand new. Somebody could move into this house tomorrow. We wouldn't have to redo the carpet.
Clean carpet.
So, but anyway, he gets dewormed tomorrow. But my God, there's just wee pads all lining the light, and it just like splatter up the wall.
You have to send them back if they come with that.
Oh, little child, like, go look at this picture. You would send this kitten back. Look at that feces.
It was like, Yeah, look at that feces. Exactly. Like there's shit.
Feces.
I mean, it's cute, but the claws out like that, I'm a little worried.
Well, I was messaging
like scaling like cages. You got to watch him, Amanda.
He's fine, but I was texting Albert, like the head of the cats, and I'm like Charles's stomach is just always very bloated, and he's like he's probably a full belly of worms. And I was like,
sick.
Ew, gross. So
can you go outside and just like gently like push prod his stomach and make him like
he's
like come
so
out?
little, and he's so fragile. Like when I pick him up, I can just like it feels like he's about to like pop. But he gets dewormed tomorrow. He's fine. Jodi.
What does that mean, dewormed? Like they like vacuum him out? Like they suck him out?
So what's going to happen is they're going to give him a treatment, and then the worms are going to all like come out of his body.
Well, you have to keep him in your back. Like keep him in that back patio area.
No, he loves hanging out with the dogs.
Well, the dogs are going to get on then.
They're not. Jodi says to me, she's like, "You, Amanda, get rid of it. They're going to start climbing up your ass now."
Yes. I'm picturing the cats on your bed, and now you have fucking worms.
Maybe. And I said, it's not the worst thing that would have happened to my gastrointestinal
Well,
tract.
don't let it in the purple room, because that's where I'm staying when I come visit you. And I will not come back home with worms.
There'll be a new mattress on there by the time you come. Okay, now it's time for hot topics. I hope you guys like this extended housekeeping, right?
Next time I will not have as exciting of a weekend, so we'll cut down that segment.
There are timestamps, but okay, let's here we go. Hot topics. Let's go. Whoops, sorry.
Plathville. Okay. So I did not see the birds and the bees one. I was trying to catch that one. I know, but hold on. But I've like heard about it.
Yes, you did, because you were texting me about it like relentlessly.
The birds and the bees one?
Yeah,
you were the one that just came out.
Like last night?
Yeah.
No,
that's a different title. Okay.
You've seen the most recent one because you were texting me specifically, Barry and Kim talking to their kids about having sex.
Okay.
That's why that's why it's called The Birds and the Bees.
Barry Bear's box. Like, what the fuck? What?
He says Lydia is what does he say? He's like, she's physically
she is built to have a baby and to fuck so hard.
Have you listened to Corey and Carly's recaps? Because Corey does a haunting impression of Ethan. Like it's just it's so accurate. It's like not even funny. It's like you're hearing audio from the show.
Why doesn't anyone say to Ethan, you're dating this girl? Okay, first of all, you married or dated and married Olivia very quickly. Divorced. Now you're with this new chick.
OnlyFans girl.
And you want to marry her, and somehow Lydia is being stupid here? Like, what? Why doesn't anyone just call out the obvious of anything that is going on?
Or call out the obvious of, hey, Ethan, don't know if you remember, but you were a huge pussy too. Probably more so than Zach.
Oh, yeah. Zach, I give Zach so much more credit than
me too.
Than I did the first episode in.
I don't love Zach, but like I think he's a good person. Like he needs to take Lydia away. Do you know what? When I was watching My Brother Where Art Thou yesterday, one of the songs in there is "Keep on the sunny side, always on the sunny side."
Was that something they sang?
Oh, they do. There's a music video of the Plaths doing that with the three girls, and they're all singing in really tight harmonies. It's like,
oh, that's the song they were singing.
Yeah. And that's the song. Oh, you didn't see this in the last season when Ethan's really depressed. He goes back because Olivia's leaving. He goes back and he like pulls out his guitar and he's like singing that to everyone. And it's just like him singing in the living room. And then there's like Barry, Micah, Lydia. Lydia's like, oh.
Ew.
That's like their favorite song.
I don't like Lydia.
I do. I think
she does not have Zach's back.
I think that was a really tough situation for her, and she wasn't prepared for that. She doesn't have the life training to handle that.
Okay, well, do you think they will last forever?
I don't know.
I think Lydia is a narcissistic, like, egomaniac.
Oh my God, really? I don't.
Yes. Oh, I think she's like real fucked up. Yeah. Oh, I think she lives in her own world. It is Lydia's world.
I think
main character energy. I don't trust her.
Friends with each other, which is nice to see. Like, I think the two of them are friends.
I think he's going to get exhausted.
He seems a little high.
Because she is very like, I just want to be able to like just skip around, and they just giggle at just talking. Like no one said anything funny. And she has that like Disney princess sort of aura, right? Like she would go role play at Disney and like demand he get into character and do it.
Oh, I think he'd be into that though.
Maybe once or twice, but I think she'd lean into like the princess treatment of it. I don't know. I don't trust her.
I thought she looked really amazing in all those wedding dresses. Everyone she came out in, I was like, you look like you should model wedding dresses. You look good. You look good in all of these.
Yeah.
Like it was really,
I think the first one was the best.
Definitely was I was like, Mariah, yeah. I know it's dark. Everyone's like, it's a dark situation, but like, I don't really know if there's an excuse for showing up 2 hours late to your sister.
No.
Like that's really like, there's a time, I know you're depressed, but like, there's a time and a place where you need to put that aside and be there for your sister. And this is like a huge, and 2 hours late, I would have to be in the hospital.
Then.
No, I thought that was awful, but I mean, she's obviously going through something.
And then you can't really call them out. It causes more tension. And then you want to ruin the day and call them out on it there. So you're forced to, like, eat shit and then bring it up later. Just don't come at that point.
But let's talk about the birds and the bees talk. Because like I knew that it was going to be creepy, but then it kept going and it got like revoltingly creepy by the end.
Yeah, Barry wants to make it known that like he's fucked and he knows what sex is.
We know
like, it's but he wants to like brag to his kids or make it seem like something really cool that we've done that just wait, you guys, you have no idea. And it's like, yeah, I don't think any parent and child should be having like this kind of a discussion like with their partner.
Like but Cody did that too. Cody does that with
I know. I think it's fucking weird.
Yeah.
Like if they wanted to talk to Lydia about it, like, okay, but then to be having Zach there, like I wouldn't want my kids being sat down by someone else's parents. Oh, fire truck going. Hey there.
Uh-oh.
Was a little toot. See what I did?
Those hooligans set fire to something. Ethan's
just a little hands up. Just one hand up.
Do you do that?
No, I just did it. It's kind of like the tapping your ears when you're like, on a call.
We're on hot topics.
Yep. What was I saying? Oh yeah, no, I would not like other adults talking to my kids about their potential sex life.
Did you see the preview for next week?
No.
Okay, so this is what I heard. Okay, so Pink Shade, what's her name? Mary Payne. I don't never listen to her, but she actually did a really good job, I thought, on Corey and Carly's episode this past week. And she spilled that Olivia told her, this was on their main feed, right? Plathville's on the main feed, yeah?
Yeah, on Surviving Reality.
Okay. That Olivia said that the reason that whole fight breaks out at that wedding is because Olivia called, what's Ethan's girlfriend's name?
I don't know. Red Nose, Clarice. Red Nose Reindeer. I don't know.
Called her like a whore because she has an OnlyFans.
So she does really have an OnlyFans. That's what she does.
I think it's still up in the air, but yeah, I mean, probably.
What kind of OnlyFans? Like,
and that makes sense as to how they actually met. And Ethan was like, "Yeah, I think you're real pretty." That's definitely what it was.
What kind of OnlyFans? Like,
I have no idea, but that's what next episode is
like
going to be
down
about.
there.
I have no idea. But there's a discussion about the OnlyFans, and then Veronica telling Micah that he's not allowed to hang out with Ethan.
Oh, right, at the therapist. Right. Oh, God, break up already. No, why are you still together?
You're both terrible. But Veronica may be worse, actually.
I was like screaming at one point because I'm like, just break up. You guys have no ties to each other.
You don't even like each other.
You don't like each other. You don't have fun. He could easily move out. His name's not on the lease. What is holding you together? Bye. And does he like not work? He's just sleeping, like living off of her.
Love that.
Okay, but then she gets something out of this too.
She gets fame.
Ooh, fame and control. Like she gets to control him, which she probably likes.
She definitely got ahead of the season, knowing how bad she was going to look throughout the season.
Well,
so
she looked real bad at that engagement.
Yeah, and all the stuff you've told us about Micah, like while I believe that it is true and that all the Plaths are monsters in their own way, like you are also like, it does not negate the fact that you are awful. You are terrible.
Yeah, talking to whatever that younger blonde one, little Mariah.
Amber. Her name is Amber.
Stop talking about the girl's family. She's a teenager. She's not going to side with you. What do you want her to do? It's her parents and her siblings.
It's not good. But
that's completely immature.
The episode's tonight, Jodi, or last night.
Can't wait. Oh God. Okay, let's talk about the documentary everyone is talking about. No, I will say, as much as I like this, I do think they could have done a better job. The last couple of these documentaries, I've been like, I don't know, it could have been like cleaned up or a little bit more. But we are talking about go ahead. The Netflix documentary Unknown Number, the high school catfish. Whoa. I mean, twists and turns on this one.
It was well done. And the fact that when you find out who it was, you're like, wait, weren't you on the earlier part of what, weren't you being
right? So spoiler, we're going to be talking about this. Yeah, so spoiler. So there's Lauren and the other blonde kid, Brody, Justin,
Owen,
Luke, Owen, sure. Braden, whatever, doesn't matter.
But I did say to Jodi that this actually disturbed me more than Dear Zachary. This has stuck with me more than any doc has that I can remember because it's so booked. Because I can't imagine, and the way they wrap it up with the little girl being like, "I love my mom." I was like,
"Oh my God, I know."
Go ahead, I'll look up the names of people here.
So these kids are in middle school, I think was when this kind of starts, in Michigan, a small town in Michigan. They start dating, and immediately I just didn't like any of this because I didn't like that both sets of parents really they were in love with this idea that their kids were dating and in love, and they were like the it couple, and everyone's like jealous that Lauren and Tyler, whatever his name is, that they were like this cute couple, and she was a cheerleader and he was like good at sports, and you see the picture of them together and they look like fifth graders when they're first together. Like, this is like, what are they doing? What do you mean dating? Do they like wave to each other?
It is Owen.
Oh, okay. Good job. So Owen and Lauren, and the parents are like, oh, we would hang out. We would like go to all the games together. And because they just they were so cute. And wherever Owen went, Lauren went. Wherever Lauren went, Owen went. Well, it's too weird. You're encouraging this too much on your kids.
Exactly. And it puts you put your kids in a sticky spot because you need a little separation, because then it's like, if I break up with Owen, I don't want my parents being like, oh, I need my parents to be like, great, good, you're going to be fine. Like, I don't need that. I don't need it to be negatively affecting my parents and their friendships if we break up. It's not appropriate.
Yeah, I don't think I would ever be like, oh my God, you guys are such a cute couple. I mean, maybe older, college, after college, but pre-high school, beginning year of high school, being like, oh my God, you guys are totally going to get married. Like, what are you doing?
Where was this? Was this in like Utah or somewhere where they?
Michigan. It's just like, I think the parents were probably like, it seems to me like Owen's parents were probably similarly popular, the cool kids, the pretty kids, and maybe Lauren's parents were like not, maybe. Like, I don't know. It seemed like maybe it was like a, I don't know, an aspirational sort of friendship thing. So they start dating. And then once they're in high school, they start getting these text messages just saying awful things like, whatever, you're a slut, you're a whore, you're
it started
ugly.
immediately with it being very focused on Owen, which is like the worst part of the story, I think. But it's like Owen. The first text was like, Owen wants to break up with you, you fat bitch, or something like that. Like it was about Owen wanting to break you up, and then they stopped. These texts stopped for like a couple months. Then, but we made sure to say that there was a first initial part where there were a couple texts, like as if that's important at all. Right. But the first text was about breaking up Lauren and Owen. Emphasis on Owen.
Right. But then it just keeps going.
Yeah.
And there's like photos involved, and they're sending photos. How do they get these photos? And the parents are starting to get concerned. Okay, our kids are receiving these text messages. They're all night. There's like thousands of messages. They have to take the phones away from the kids at night because they're getting these texts all hours.
And then they have to sit in bed with their kids' phones and read through all their shit. Like they have to.
Well, they're like, well, and obviously it's the school's responsibility to be doing this. And I'm like, well, maybe yes, but also no.
Line.
Like, a school has no control over like what the kids are doing in their phones during the school day. Like that is the parents' responsibility.
You're not supposed to have phones in school anyway. So like, it's not, I would say that the school is kind of free of, to a point.
Like, I think they can look into it and stuff. Like if you're getting them during the day or we suspect that it's a student, okay, they're looking into it, but like they can't launch an investigation outside school hours and be like, what do you want? Like the principal come knocking on every kid's door. What I still don't understand is that neither set of parents wanted their kids to change their phone number. Like that would be the easiest thing because someone was using a burner phone, changing phone numbers. Why don't you just get a new number? And then you'll be able to narrow it down to who has their new number.
Yeah. Did they say why they didn't want you?
Like, well, why should we have to do that?
Well,
why
you do.
Should they have to like it? Exactly, because you're protecting your kids' mental health. They're not going to be receiving these messages. Right. And then you can narrow it down. Like, it's not as if they have 15 years of client contacts that they're going to lose if they like get a new phone number or some shit. They're fucking 15. So that I thought was ridiculous. Like, no, you're getting these things or you're just not going to have a phone for right now. Like, sorry, this is what we need to do. Done. But that didn't happen. So I mean, let's like cut to the chase. So this happens over the course of like years. They point fingers at, there's like one or two girls that they start pointing fingers at, one of them being like Owen's cousin, but then the cousin starts getting texts.
And then there's Chloe. And then it was Chloe's mom who was in that police station. She hadn't slept in like 3 days and her hair was all like greasy. And like, was that Chloe's mom? I want to say.
Oh, I thought it was Owen's.
Was that Owen's mom? Okay. So there was a mom that shows this police and this is a woman like at her wit's end. She's like, I don't know. She's like, I feel crazy. Like I haven't slept. I remember last time I slept. And oh my God, I felt so bad for everyone. But yeah, and then these other people are getting accused, and then this Catfish was reaching out to these people and being like, "Hey, you want to help me break Owen and Lauren?" Like, then focusing on them. So everyone is but especially Lauren, Owen's ex. They do end up breaking up.
Go unalive yourself. Yeah. Like you crooked back skinny bitch. Like you look like you're anorexic. All this horrible things. And one of the police officers,
then things oh, Owen wants to be with me, like his dick, my pussy, my hand, his dick.
Like all he wants to do, like go down on him and give him BJs and like graphic shit.
Yeah. Really graphic.
And that one word, I don't even want to like say it because it's just so gross, but like one was like in green, like the word cream was used.
Yeah. Like just awful shit that like
yes.
Oh God. So
And
anyway,
okay, so police detective does the whole
gets to
thing
the
and turns
FBI.
out
FBI gets involved. They go to a cyber crimes unit and they manage to find
Cyber
the
School of Excellences. Mm-hmm.
yeah. And they track it. But I mean, guys, the reason to watch this is for this police cam footage because it is wild, especially when the husband
I've
comes
watched
home.
it 3 times.
Oh my God. And you're seeing all
Who is it?
It's Lauren's mom bullying her own daughter. And as it came out afterward, when they interview people after, they're like, I think that she just was in love with Owen. And I do think that that's what it was.
Yeah, she became obsessed with him in a weird way. Yeah, like
she would cut his meat.
She had to have known she was never going to end up with him, but she just like needed him in
her
life to make her feel
that. Yeah,
I don't know.
I understand the mentality of catfishing. I really do. I honestly think that if all of this had been available to me when I was really depressed and I was in like middle school, I could honestly see myself catfishing a bunch of people. Like I could see it because I understand where you it gets away
prank
from
phone calls.
Yeah, but then you also
like having were the OG catfish. My friend Kelly and I definitely prank phone called people.
Yeah, well, but it's more than pranking. But I understand. But like when you're catfishing, it takes over your life. You're obsessed with it. You get addicted to it. It's an addiction is really kind of what the thing is.
Sure.
But then I understand that, but there's no excuse to talk to your, like these things she was saying to anyone.
Over years. This ended up being like 2 years of this stuff, right?
Yeah. And so the police cam they confront, what's the mom's name?
Kendra.
They confront her and she caves pretty quickly, which I was shocked because I was like, there's no way, because they do a lot of bait and switches here where they like it does seem like it's going to be this person that are already, because this woman's interviewed throughout the whole documentary, by the way, Kendra. She's like, it was
awful. It was really bad.
Yeah.
Like these text messages.
Everyone was really worried. They confront her and she immediately kind of is like, here's my phone. She's like, and then she keeps saying that those first group of texts wasn't her. I will say that that wasn't me. And even her daughter at the end is like, no, I think that was probably her. And I don't really see what the difference really would be.
Well, I mean, everyone makes mistakes. Like I'm sure people have like driven drunk before. So like people judge me because I did this, but you all have driven drunk before too. It's like, okay, well,
yeah.
No, not everyone has done that. Also, not what we're talking about here. We're talking about you, Kendra, who sent text messages to your own daughter saying, kill yourself, like unalive yourself. Come on.
I would
like, but I knew she wouldn't. We would have talks. I knew that she wouldn't actually.
Yeah, she knew she was skinny, but it's like I knew I could tell that she wasn't gonna actually harm herself. I would compare the drunk driving thing if she had sent one single bad text. That would compare that to one circumstance of drunk driving. But this would be like if I got in my car and drove around for 2 years, continually drinking the whole time and just not stopping. Because it was ongoing and just the cruelty. Now, the saddest part for me was the aftermath of she does go to jail and stuff. She's not allowed to contact her daughter.
Well, when they call the husband, that to me, watching this whole thing down. So they have like the police body cam footage where they confront Kendra. She like admits to it. Then they call Lauren in.
She's wearing a towel. I don't think she was just swimming or something. So she, like,
I don't think she's fully taking in what they're telling her. Because they're like, so your mom kind of got involved in something, went a little bit deep. She did something wrong. And they didn't really say like all of the messages have been from her. Like
she's figuring it. She's dissociating and also figuring it out. So that's awful to see.
At the same time, they're calling her husband, Lauren's dad. They're like, hey, you need to come home from work. And he's like, oh my God, they finally caught this person. They're like, yeah, it was Kendra, your wife. And she also has to admit that she's been lying about having these 2 jobs for like a year. They're like severely in debt. And I wondered if they were going to like go into anything because it seems like
I was going to ask that, as I've never had a joint bank account with anyone, but like, are are people not looking at their bank account? That seems more like
not everyone.
him problem that he's not. Is he just not checking the bank account? Like, how do you not notice when the second source of income is gone from your bank account? Unless he's making that
Well,
much
she
money.
said that she did the finances, and I will tell you, like, people hide mail, people have ways of skirting around things and someone not knowing for sure. But I thought that was heartbreaking that he's learning this news. And he says, he's like, I mean, this is over. Like, have your parents come get you. And I totally get that. Like,
yep.
He's so emotionless because he's like, yep, done, whatever, settled. But then he's also like, as soon as Lauren is sitting there this whole time watching her parents break up and decide on divorce right in front of her. And she's looking at the police officer.
Hugging Lauren, hugging her. She's like, I can't leave her. I love her so much. And I was like, get your fucking hands off of her.
Yeah, this isn't about you. What a good mom would do at that moment, be like, yep, you're right. It's going to be okay, Lauren. I got this. I'm going to go to grandma and grandpa's. You stay here with dad. This is, we're going to work things out, like, I'm going to see you. Not saying like work things out with your dad, but you know what I'm saying? Like, your job in that moment is not to make you feel better. And, oh, you want to go, she's crazy. And when she's supposed to like only be writing Lauren, God, the one email that got me, this is where I was like, no, you are just like a rotten mother. You are selfish. You are self-involved, was when she said, when you left, you didn't say goodbye to me. And you didn't say when you said goodbye, you didn't say, I love you. And stop telling your daughter what you need.
That's a very Amber thing.
You left. Like, God, it is so
when you watch Teen Mom, Amber and Janelle would always do that to their kids. Like, didn't you miss me? Did you miss me? That's always the first question they ask. It's fascinating. But the saddest part is when the daughter is talking to us and being like, I get it. You need your mom. Like, I love my mom. I don't know why she did this. So like, it's like your biggest source of like comfort is also like your villain. She abused you.
Yeah, but like, when you don't know any different and you don't know that like your mom expressing herself that way and whatever, like you think that is love. And then when you see it, you're like, but that's all I ever knew. Like, no, I know my mom. She's a good person. So it's like that struggle of like, yeah, she's really fucked up, but like, what, like, is there a good part or is it all manipulation or, because she's not going to get better. This is pathological.
I wonder because then they kind of try to like go back to we meet like one of her cousins, Kendra's cousins, who's like, she would give you the shirt off your back, but I mean, she was an attention seeker, but like the cousin says, as someone who grew up with her, she's a good person.
But then she also says, she's like, yes, I never knew that she worked at Fair Estate. No, she never worked there a day in her life. I don't know what she told her husband, but she didn't go to work. So it's really fascinating. Watch it. I wanted more. Like I needed more from that. I'm like, oh, skip, like get rid of 30 minutes at the front and add it on to the end. But check that out. It's really good.
I loved it. Honestly, just for that police cam alone.
Yes.
Right,
speaking of more crimes akimbo today.
You've
been digging this. Stalking Samantha, 13 Years of Terror.
Tiffany recommended this on Beyond the Blinds, and this is on Hulu / Disney Plus. It's a three-parter, and it's good. Like, honestly, it's such a great, easy watch, and it's very well put together. All 3 parts are actually like, makes sense that there are 3 parts, because the first part is, and it's Samantha, this girl, very, very like well-spoken, just great at telling the story. But the first part is her kind of telling the backstory of it. The second part is the abduction. And then the third part is like what happened after she was, spoiler alert, freed.
Oh my God.
There's this guy fuck, what's his name? It doesn't matter. Let's not even say his name. But this like psycho who just got obsessed with her and stalked her over like 11 years or something like that. And just like, it was nothing. It was just like, she never gave him the time of day. I think she was nice to him once, but it was just, he just got obsessed with her. And it was just ruined her life. Honestly, Jodi, I think that stalking should be treated as like murder. Because you are ruining that person's, like, to be stalked, that person can't live a peaceful day. And even after the person gets caught, you've ruined their life. It's just
the rest of your life, you're going to be hyper vigilant about that kind of shit.
Yeah. So he stalked her just like crazy, but she was nice. And then it has all of her friends from college being like, this guy was always like fucking around. Like they're all yelling at him and he just would not let up. And she was going through all the proper systems. She's writing everything down. She's filing for like a restraining order, but it has a different name. But the reason that she wanted an emergency one, and then the judge was like, well, we're not going to grant you the emergency one. We don't think we need that. You need to come to trial and then just do an actual like restraining order, which is why I never got an official restraining order against Radu. He has like orders of protection against him from me, but I never went for the restraining order because I'm like, I have to face him in court. Right. I'm not doing that. So that's exactly what this is. They need to change the system for this type of shit.
Well, that's exactly what the stalkers want too.
Yep. Oh, yeah. They want to see you. They want to see you break down and like intimidate you. Right. Anyway, so then he goes and he makes this, like, you know, the show You on Netflix. Yes. He makes that. Like, he got the idea from that. Made this at a storage unit and like built this. Yeah, awesome. Built a whole thing. Abducts her, and she gets out. Like, she gets herself out by manipulating him back. And then she gets out, and she's just the officer was like, the way that she did everything right was just like fascinating. So if anything, anyone with daughters should watch this because she really did everything
13 years.
Yeah. But she was only abducted a short while because she got him to let her go. And then the third episode is about like the trial and everything like that.
Oh my God. Is he behind bars forever now at least?
Should I say the spoiler? Like, it's not a spoiler. Okay, so he does go to jail, and like the one thing that they got rid of was the rape charge because she technically does agree to sleep with him if he lets her go. And then,
oh my God!
Then they also had a plea bargain, and she's like, or maybe they do go with the plea bargain, but they decide to get rid of the rape charge just so that it would be easier. But but then the judge who was assigned to the case is the same judge that didn't give her that emergency thing from before.
That shouldn't be allowed.
I agreed. But then he found out that they dug back and this guy had already stalked another girl like years earlier. And then the judge was like, the judge was like, the second I saw that, you're never going to be. And he said to his mom over phone, he said his mom's like, I wish I would have intervened. And he's like, Mom, no matter what you would have done, I would have done it anyway. And so the judge was like, well, no. And so he's in jail for like 50 years. Like they figured out when if he got the earliest he could get out, he would be 80 years old. So
oh God.
Yeah.
Well, I'd still watch out for him because older men could be creeps too.
For sure. But watch that, Jodi. I really think you would like it. It's 42 minutes each. So it's like an hour and a half.
Okay.
You'll love it. It's well told.
All
right, tell us
Speaking
about
of prisoners, just real quick check-in. Over on Reddit, I found, God love people who are just following this shit. A somewhat recent photo taken this summer of Jen Shah and Coach from Real Housewives of Salt Lake City.
Jodi, she's been watching our show.
Face buns and transition lenses. Those look like some transitions. Yep,
for sure.
Just got some truly transitions, and looking real happy. She's wearing her prison beiges.
Janelle would love it.
I would hate. Well, Janelle would love it because it's a button up. I was just gonna say that that button up short sleeve. Oof, it's like a camp shirt.
What color would you want to be in prison? I wouldn't want orange.
Ugh,
I feel like I
orange
look cute in like a navy or gray. Like gray sweatsuit looks cute, I think.
Oh yeah, I prefer sweats. If there's like a sweatshirt sweat combination. Now this looks like 100% cotton. Yeah. This is just basic.
I'm itchy.
Yeah, basic short sleeve button up collar. I mean, I think I could do beige, but like it's going to show a lot of dirt, and I don't think you're getting like many outfits.
So they're still
You probably
together,
get
huh?
two.
It really makes me judge him for continuing to be married to such a piece of shit as a human. Like
Yeah, let's not
gonna get out of
forget.
prison. She did that still. She still did that
Yes,
to someone. Many people.
and didn't like ever admit it until the very last second. She was going to go to trial for all this shit.
And then downplayed it. Yeah. Awful.
Yeah.
All right, well, good for her.
On the opposite end of the spectrum, who would we like to hang out with? Oh, it's our girl, Amy. Look how cute she is.
Love
Amy
her.
Poehler. Oh, God, I love her too.
Oh, sorry, I tried to take it. There we go. I just wanted to say, because I didn't want to even press play on this because I didn't know who this woman was, but her name is Zarna Garg. And I've never seen her before. And when I saw that she was a guest, I was like, oh, I'm going to skip this one. But then I was walking Atticus. That's my 1 hour walk. And I think you were busy doing like our headshots or something like that. So like you weren't able, usually that's our texty time. But I was like, well, I need to actually just listen to something. And I'm like, I guess I'll listen to this good hang. I've listened to it twice already. Like I really honestly, she's actually the opener for Amy and Tina. Like when they do a tour, she's the opener.
Wow.
And she's just like a funny mom. And just something like, I think it was just a situation where she was, have you heard of her before?
Like I listened to maybe like half the episode, but like Amy talks to her daughter at the beginning because she always talks to like someone who knows the person she's going to interview. And I think I stopped somewhere where she was talking about like going to college here or something, or when she first came here, but because she immigrated, right?
Yeah, I don't know. I just thought she was, first of all, I think it's a very inspirational story of just like a really kind of a badass woman because she was living in India, I guess. Is that where it was? But and just her being like, I always knew that I wanted more than to just get married. Like I wanted to, and just that she just got this career just because she's a funny person. People were like, you should just like get in a room and just like talk about just like your family and just like how annoying they all are. And I don't know. I just thought the whole conversation was just so funny. She's talking about like how she grew up watching like Three's Company, but it was like bootleg versions. And the bootleg version was like somebody recording a TV of somebody's house they were at from like a VHS tape. And then you'd have to pay that person's rent to even get a hold of that copy. And just like, but just her telling these things, everyone in the room is laughing. Like Amy, all her producers the woman is just very charismatically, naturally funny. And she's so sarcastic and just, I don't know. I just think she's my kind of gal. So I would really recommend you guys.
I'll finish the episode. Okay.
I just think it's like, it's like kind of a girl power. I'm in a very girl power stage of my life. And I don't know. She's just kind of badass. And I think that's awesome. She literally just got famous because she's just fucking funny. So
I love that.
Speaking of somebody who's not funny.
Oh God. Okay. But I am obsessed with this.
Yeah.
And I know I'm not the only one because I found my people on TikTok. And that is the people who watched John and Kate. And we were like rooting for it. Like we were kind of on John's side. I mean, we weren't on John's side, then we were on John's side. It's like, oh God, which way do we go? But they're really letting themselves I don't know, it's kind of like a revolution for the Goslin family. We have John Goslin.
Ooh.
Just saying hello. I know you love that
real
photo.
Silver fox.
Mm-hmm.
Let it go. Salt
Here's another one for you.
I hate that.
I get this John Goslin in a bathroom.
This Tinder picture is an instant like nope. Ugh.
Yeah, in a bathroom, like a marble tiled bathroom, taking a picture of himself in the mirror, and he's in a suit with sunglasses on inside, not transition lenses, full sunglasses. Yeah. However, like in quite the contrast of his TikToks about like, oh, my ex is a bitch, she's crazy, whatever. He might be like spinning some discs in a club because he's a DJ. We have Kate now who is on TikTok, and she's just kind of posting wholesome shit. She's gotten back in shape. If you remember, she was on Special Forces. She tapped, I think, in episode 1 or 2. But she's got some pretty legit, like nice Botox. She eats super healthy and clean. I think this is Aiden, I think maybe with her. But she is just posting like her recipes, what she packs for a healthy lunch for 24 hours. She makes her own dog food. She's had the kids kind of pop in and out. They're not totally central on it, but it's interesting because all these people are now saying like, yeah, we were kind of leaning to John's side because Kate was kind of a controlling bitch to him. But now you see them playing it out on TikTok, and you're like, he's kind of just a gross man. Like, ugh. And then there's Kate, who's she's like back to nursing. She's trying, like they're both hustling.
You know who she is? She's Jan from The Office. How was school? She's like, me and Assie against the world. Just that, like, Kate has the ability to be able to rebuild herself and rebrand herself. And I think she does have it in her to be a successful person. Whereas John's always going to kind of be like a kicking rocks around kind of guy.
Yeah, I'm just DJing. My ex is like such a bitch.
Yeah.
She was and whatever, but like, and a lot of people will say in the comments on her videos, I'll go and look and they're like, I really did think that you were like a complete bitch, but then I had kids and like, I totally understand you.
Yeah.
Now, I have said like, I totally understand her structure and all that. The way that she did speak to him was, I mean, it's not going to help a marriage the way that she would speak to him and bark at him. And they don't seem compatible at all. Like, she is very type A and he is
seem compatible with any men to me, honestly.
Well, he said in one of his TikToks that she is still dating or she is still with the bodyguard.
Oh,
I know. So I was kind of surprised about that. But like, if you are into it, just, talking to your phone and your TikTok will lead you to it. But again, like, I'm having fun watching people on TikTok be like, I've changed my mind. Anyone else obsessed with this? Like, I never thought I would be on Kate's side, but like kind of seeing Kate's side here. And she does look great. I gotta say, like, she's aged really well, taking good care of herself. Speaking of great parents, right?
Yeah, let's just do a little update on this because things happen so quickly, but I thought it was interesting that Emmanuel Haro, these pieces of shit, these pieces of shit parents. The thing I find interesting is there was a sting operation and the dad fell for it, and that's how he yeah. Well, his original story was that this is almost like
a man fell for something.
Yeah, the woman didn't talk, but he was like got like by like a prison and not an informant, but an actual sting, or like somebody was placed in the prison and he sung like a canary. But the story he told the cops originally was, we were hanging out and like I accidentally sat on him, which honestly, if I was a cop, I would just slap him.
I'm sorry, I don't mean to laugh, but like
for real though, like are you fucking kidding? Like, how stupid do you think?
On the baby, and also like you wouldn't kill the baby for sitting on it for like a second,
right? He accidentally saw it, and then he said that they took the baby out to a field, or like, but what really happened? Trigger warning was that he obviously like killed the baby, and then he like threw it out in like a trash can, like just threw it in the trash. And then I don't know what happened. It ended up on the side of the road at one point, but like there's something where like the baby was placed into trash. So then anyway, and I think maybe I believe that he maybe threw it out the window, and that's why they were on the side of the road. This might be wrong. This is from what I remember from like a week ago, but there's a sting operation. He fucking fell for it, and I hope they I hope they I hope they don't get the death penalty. I hope they live in prison and never see a day of peace or happiness.
And I hope that they get the same treatment as Brian Koberger is getting in his prison.
Yes.
Meaning no sleep, shit in their food, like gross IVs, and they're stepping on them and whatever. Yeah, rot.
I hope every second of their life is torture. Okay, next big story. We'll give it the attention.
Speaking of torture,
I'll
let you take this one because I can't.
Taylor and Travis are now engaged, and they posted these pictures on Instagram. And that's all I have to say about that. I'm going to talk about Burning Man now. Yeah?
Thanks. Yep. Let's move
All
on.
right. Burning Man is in. We're back in the
this looks
playa.
This looks so sexy. Orgy dome. What? Yes.
I am all into. I'm gonna run through these pictures in a second, but like,
please, I'm not. This is not on my algorithm at all.
Hang on, let me write down a timestamp. It's probably 5 seconds.
Is this gonna be like a fire festival?
No. So like I've been following Burning. I didn't even really know what it was until a couple of years ago. Doughboys did an episode on Burning Man where they interviewed one of their friends, Jordan Morris, I want to say, because he had just gone to Burning Man. And then Amelia, who's their new producer, and she's like very weird. She's kind of like a Jane Wickline, like Gen Z, but like I fucking love her. She's way funnier than Emma. Anyway, she's the type of person that would go to Burning Man. So she's talked about it a couple times, and like she's weird like that. And she's like, yeah, you call it like, this is my first burn. And it sounds like a fucking nightmare. She spent the night in a tent. She spent a night in a tent.
Even the dogs are like, nope.
Yeah, no, they're like, fuck this. She said it's so hot. It's so unbearably hot that the only way to get through it is to just let your body like accept it.
Why?
And yeah, and then she said it's like in a tent, and she's like, I brought a bucket. I was smart not to bring a bucket, and she just like a Home Depot bucket, and that's like what happened. So she poops and shit, and then they're just everyone's just on drugs basically.
And then where does it go once it's in the bucket?
I don't really know what you do to it after that. I think you just like it piles up and then you dispose of it. But it's leave no trace, right? And then last year, like there was like that flood. Wasn't it a flood or something? Like it rained and then the playa got all like it was like turned to clay and everyone was like racing out. Chris Rock like escaped. Like it was a whole thing. So every year it's the universe saying you don't belong here. Get off the playa.
Yeah, they can't do it somewhere else.
I think they think that they're not doing any damage because they're doing it out in like the middle of like sand and dust.
Maybe a different time of year. Like when it's not monsoon
I don't really understand
or
that
drought or when it's so hot.
I don't know. It is so hot.
Let's go in August. Yeah.
It seems to me like something you do just to say you did it. And it's just like, it's annoying. And I think everyone's just rolling on Molly, as I assume it happens. There's apparently like light structures. It becomes a city, a bigger, more populated than Las Vegas. And they create these little
I didn't know it was that big.
Yeah, that's what I read the other day. It's like a bigger it's the biggest population in Nevada.
Whoa.
And it's just it's not a music festival, but you just kind of walk around and it's just like different thing. There's everything. There's everything. There's different tents with everything. There's naked tents. There's like everyone's sharing. You're sharing food. It's like living in a hippie colony, basically. It's like living in Charlie Manson's family. But here's just some pictures. So here's one thing. In the orgy tent, the orgy dome was destroyed by a dust storm. So that's too bad.
Oh, that's a bummer. We would have gone, but yeah, obviously.
A lot of people
dry as a bone, by the way. This is the zone.
When it's hot out? Who's fucking when it's hot out?
This zone, there's nothing there, you guys. It's just a sign. And then it's just like the down.
Oh, absolutely. Orgy dome. Here's another. Okay, this is the one that I thought might actually look cute. This was Dust City Diner. This is on like a beachy kind of area. Well, I guess it's not a beach, it's on a playa. But anyway, they're sitting there and they've set up this whole like 50s diner as the sun is rising, and it doesn't look like there's any alcohol here. So they're all just having like a breakfast at this diner in the middle of the desert. It looks like
they're just having jars of ketchup and mustard and Tabasco. There's no other food. Ketchup, mustard, Tabasco. Yum.
This is fine. And all the comments on this were like, this is the first thing I've seen that makes it kind of look desirable. But like after that, then you have like here's this sunrise at Burning Man. It's all of these fucking people like rolling on Molly.
Oh, it's so dusty. I would need to like wash off my feet and my hands and put lotion on.
Amelia says that you immediately are just covered in just dust. And she's like, you almost want that. You want that like protective layer of dust. You're just dirty and dusty and on drugs. And people have bicycles. You ride your bicycles throughout the town. And it's supposed to be like a leave no trace.
That sounds like insufferable. Everyone around here rides bikes too. Remember, on your left. On your left. Like, God, Can I fucking walk on my left?
Like, but there's people like being like, can I wear this to Burning Man? And people are like, no, because there's glitter on that, and you can't leave glitter on the playa. But I'm like, but then you're like burning all this shit.
Oh,
and everyone's saying it's really bad for the ecosystem already. Like, you should not be doing this. The universe doesn't want you. Here, this one I thought you'd really like. This is okay. So it's just, look, this fucking guy with this hat says it all here. This
steampunk.
It's a long tree trunk, I guess, or just a long board with just food, and they're just long, and they're just carrying it, and people are just walking up and just taking
fingies.
Fingies everywhere, fruit, and they just walk. But that's what it is. You're sharing with everyone. You're hugging. You're giving.
I don't want to share.
The only thing you pay for is ice. Everything else, you don't buy. You never spend money except for ice. And then they give. I don't
believe that. Like, people are buying things.
I would think so too. But people say that rich people go to feel poor for 3 days.
Oh yeah, it's cool. They'll wear something like real crazy. I do see a fuzzy. Is it a Kangol hat? Like one of those fuzzy.
You got it all at Burning Man, and then they burn stuff. They have like art displays, and everything is man-made. And I'm like, yeah, but you're all doing it just to say you did it. I can't imagine anyone is.
You're not having a good time
unless you're literally on drugs the entire time, and you're able to re-up every hour, and you can actually maintain that level. The come down, for one, is going to kill the withdrawal and just the heat and the dehydration. Who's experiencing joy?
I was going to say, like, no matter how high or drunk or whatever, if I'm hot, I am in this moment and I am miserable.
I'm living this moment.
There's no forgetting the sweat just dripping, like your hair wet in a wet ponytail from sweat. Ugh.
Now, somebody has died a couple days ago, and then all the comments are like, yeah, but it was an isolated incident, guys. Okay.
It's an isolated incident.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
But then somebody was also born.
Only one person.
There was also a birth at Burning Man. Somebody gave birth. Great idea. Great judgment to attend Burning Man 9 months pregnant.
Mm-hmm.
That baby's name is going to be wild.
Oh, yeah.
Then they'll just name it Burning Man. This is my baby. Probably. Burning Man. Yeah. And there you go. That's my update on Burning Man. Hopefully more stuff will happen. I don't know how long it is, but it sounds horrible. Couple last things here.
You know what time it is, guys.
Oh, yeah. The shakeup continues over at SNL. Couple shockers this week. First of all, Jodi's doppelganger, Heidi Gardner, who I do like. You should like her because she looks like you.
I
like Rachel.
I don't like her. And I also I don't find her funny. I don't like her characters. I don't like her voices. They're all the same to me. I don't get it.
People who you can tell people who don't understand what SNL is are like, that's fucked up. Tell Lauren to suck my dick. And it's like, she's obviously leaving on her own. She wasn't fired after 8 years. Like, you're all stupid.
Or she was. Like, go ahead, do more. I said, or she was like, go do more cool T-Mobile commercials. Bye.
Okay, she definitely wasn't fired. Though she was like tenured. But another shocker. Well, this is the guy who I call. What did I call him? Elia Gonzalez. His name is Emil Joaquim. So sorry about that. Guys, I need you all to settle for 2 more minutes, please. This one though, Michael Longfellow, the new Bill Hader, who was. Rumors were going around saying that he was being tested.
No one said that except you, but
everyone says that. Jodi.
He was
being texted for the Weekend Update desk, and I thought he would be like great. It's a great time. He's very Norm Macdonald-y, I feel, in his like delivery. But listen to this. I haven't even told you this.
Okay.
Do you know who now the rumor is? And I think because Lorne Michaels made a statement like, we're gonna shake things up and we're gonna revamp. The people that are being rumored to take over the desk, is Matt and Bowen.
Really?
Matt Rogers, Bowen Yang. Yes, and I think that would be really. And then they just did that Peacock special. I think they've been testing Matt a little more. They've been having NBC's been sending him out doing like little red carpet things, and I think that would bring. And they would be great. They would be honestly so good. They have their best friends for 20 years or whatever.
Right.
I think that would be brilliant. And Bowen's
So
already
are
on.
Jost and Shay, are they out of there?
I'm
Are they
pretty
leaving
sure
too?
they're almost definitely out. Which because
I would
Shay had
assume.
said that he was leaving a while ago, that he was only
And
didn't finish out his contract.
And I want Colin Jost to go full-time Pop Culture Jeopardy, and I want that show to come back on.
There you
It's a great show.
go. But don't you think that would be really good? I think that would be very smart. You'd have a gay weekend update, 2 gay weekend update hosts.
Yeah.
And they're famous, like they are famous enough and
They have the
niche
chemistry.
enough. They do, and they also have Gen Z.
Mm.
Because they're always trying to get like the younger demographic, and I think they're perfect. They perfectly kind of mesh everything together. And that like I say that the Las Culturistas Awards was like the perfect version of an award show because they get it. They can do everything very tongue in cheek.
And you need to have someone that the audience knows.
Yeah, and Bowen's already there. He's already
people, right.
And people are saying like, oh, Bowen like wants to obviously do other stuff, but I think that would be a really good step for Bowen to go from cast member to just weekend update. Now we can focus on this. It's not as much work. And I think it's a no-brainer.
You should be his agent.
I should. They auditioned together actually, and only Bowen got it and Matt. And they put them in the same dressing room together. You're supposed to have your own dressing room and you test, but they put them together like, oh, you two are friends. And they were both like, but I don't want to. I want to.
Yeah.
Please be by myself.
It's killing the vibe.
So I think that would be great. Couple other, but I just need to pause really quick and let the dogs out. Okay, I'm back. You're good. You good?
Oh, I'm good. We just got an email that was just taking a little look-see at.
Yeah. All right. Well, it's time for our new segment, guys. We heard your distress, your signals. You're like, please stop playing the Amber Alert. Because it was blowing up people's microphones. And look, we love you, babies. So we took care of it. But we still have an Amber Alert, but we're making sure that it comes in real soft and nice. So here you go.
Amber Alert.
That was my first time hearing that. That was amazing. And you have to come to this timestamp. What are we, like an hour 35 in?
1:36:22 is when that.
You gotta watch the montage. The loops.
Only the best. Only the best picks.
I forgot about Amber's platinum blonde Marilyn.
Oh, who could forget? Really. You also got Amber yelling at Gary. Gary.
Almost looks like she's saying, "Did you go to Bass Lake?
You go to Bass Lake." Also, it ends with her crying and going, "I'm a good mom.
I'm a good mom." Gary. Hey, speaking of Gary, and Amber, I love a little tour around Home Goods. So
I knew this was Home Goods when I saw the picture. This is the
of course.
This is like the checkout aisle, right? This is the novelty aisle.
Almost to the checkout aisle. It is parallel to. We're in the food section. Shocking. And I made Adam hold this. I almost bought it, but it was like $5.99. And that's not worth $5.99. I can make popcorn at home, but there's a brand of popcorn called Gary Poppins popcorn.
Yeah, we got that here.
Yeah. So, do you really?
Yeah, I've seen this before. Yeah.
Oh, I've never seen it.
Yeah, I've seen it like Marshalls and Winners and Home Goods.
Oh, international Gary. Fresh popcorn, Gary. Nope, Gary Poppins. Okay, so what's going on?
Well, first of all, Amber wants to let us know that she, to be clear, she will not be on the Teen Mom cruise. Let me just put this up and see if. Okay, no. Okay, so this is on everything I talk about Teen Mom is mostly going to be the Ashley, unless I say otherwise. But this is on the Ashley. But the Ashley, it's like Amber had gone live, of course. And she was like, all these news places are saying that I was going to be on the cruise and I'm not. And then in the Ashley, it's like, to be clear, the Ashley actually originally said that Amber would not be on the cruise. So just putting that out there because she's, but she will not be on the cruise.
Damn it.
Oh God, if her and Gary were both on the cruise, man.
there was no cruise ship wide enough for not because I meant like
Well, you'd have to bring
there's
Amber's
not a cruise ship big enough that could like withstand just the tension
the
between these two.
toxicity.
Like,
Yeah.
oh, I can't even. Oh my god, because I think Amber would kind of like start out like hot and heavy with Gary, like we're friends, we're cool, and then something would happen, and it would like someone's going overboard.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
and I think it's Amber jumping. Sorry.
No, she's too narcissistic for that. Absolutely.
Yeah. I think she'd like the attention.
I feel she'd throw like a crew member off the side.
Or like a chair. She'd fling a chair.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah.
She's picking up a lounger and just.
She's not getting the security deposit back.
Oh my god, the state of that room. Whoa.
I just got it. Is this the email? Okay, so lastly, Janelle. Guess what? Jace is once again living with his grandma, Barbara, in North Carolina. Janelle.
I mean, I guess that's better than Janelle.
Better. Here's what it says in the Ashley. It says there was a court date earlier this week for Barbara that Barbara attended. The Ashley source confirms. Janelle was also on the call and was not happy about the judge allowing Jace to live with Barbara. She made it clear she didn't want him to come back to Vegas, but she didn't want him living with Barbara and was pushing for Jace to go to a facility of some kind. The judge did not agree, thank God, with Janelle and okayed Jace living with his grandma. God, poor Babs. She finally got him out and she's like, great, I can live my own senior life.
Oh, great. I get him out in his teen years. That's just great. Yep.
Nice stop, please.
Great.
And,
I raised him to like an age where you can just easily take him and be like, he just needs to eat. He can take care of himself. And then you send him back.
Yeah.
Great.
So now he's back and great. Jace decided, the judge, if all continues to go well, the judge will allow Jace to decide where he wants to live once he's off probation. Because I guess Jace is on probation for something. So that's even better.
That is awful. Janelle would rather him go to a state facility than her own mother. That's just what a selfish bitch. She's awful.
I could see Janelle texting, catfishing her Ensley and being like, you should unwind yourself.
Oh, I could see her catfishing everyone. Jace, Babs.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
She's awful. Constantly harassing David's new girlfriend, which David's new girlfriend sounds like a real smart lady.
Yeah, I was just gonna say, oh god, she doesn't need any more trouble.
She can change him though, Jodi. The new girl, she's special.
That's because
monster.
Every one of his exes are just crazy bitches. It's not him.
Yeah.
They make him angry, and that's why he.
I don't know how he gets wrapped up with all these hoes.
Yeah. Just don't make him angry, you know.
Little DVR alert here. I'll let you. This is tonight. Jodi's very excited about.
Yes. That's right. If you're listening to this, it's out. Ruby and Jodi, A Cult of Sin and Influence on ID/HBO. This is not Jodi Arias, Jodi Hildebrand and Ruby Frankie. Thank you. I was gonna say Daybell because I'm thinking,
you were talking about that.
And we were talking about Chad and Lori Daybell, and you're like, never heard of them. And I was like,
I'd heard of them, but I didn't know what the case was. I knew that name, but I still don't really know.
Yeah, like I love any outing of these influencer, just awful parents like this.
I think we're gonna get a lot more as we go through the years, right?
And one of my favorite things was hearing that when I was looking up the harassment that Kohberger is getting in prison, that Ruby still gets a lot too. Like people just send copies of her daughter's book like every day. So she gets mail, but it's just.
I love that. Where do you think this needs to end for social media for influencers? Because I honestly think that no one under 18 should be allowed to even be shown on the app. Pictures, video. Yeah. I think that's what has to happen. I'm sorry. But that's what's going to happen. Especially the most horrifying thing that I think John told me this is like, if you look at like content with like little babies or little girls, they'll have like 7,000 saves on them. And there's no reason that anyone should be saving that's just so fucked up. So sorry, that needs to be the solution. One last DVR alert before we close out, because then Brown
What is
Town
this?
join us. Okay, so everyone's been sending this to me, and I thank you all for thinking of me. There's going to be, Michael, a Degrassi documentary. It's going to premiere at the Toronto International Film Festival, Jodi.
What? Oh, it's a
Degrassi, whatever
documentary?
it takes. Yeah.
So this is going to be like a behind the scenes, like what was going on?
Yeah, it's like interviews and everything. There's not now. I don't watch The Next Generation. I feel like I should probably maybe I should just binge The Next Generation.
Oh,
right?
is that like with Drake?
Yeah, Drake is like Drake wants to bring back. He is going to revamp Degrassi, but I'm like, Drake, aren't you supposed to be in hiding because you like Kendrick Lamar like keeps calling you out and everyone like thinks it's funny and like maybe you should stay out of. Maybe you should stay out of the spotlight for a little bit, though.
I never really understood the Drake love because everything sounds like this. It is monotone music.
Okay.
That's what his music sounds like.
I've never heard a Drake song, but he I don't know, he likes little girls, right? He like hung out with Millie Bobby Brown when she was like 13. They would like text each other every
Didn't
day.
he pretend to be in a wheelchair too?
That on the show, he was in a wheelchair.
Well, I think that's pretty.
Oh,
That's pretty problematic.
There's a school shooting. We were going to do that episode, but then we didn't because
Chad was in a coma. You did? Yeah.
Anyway, the girl that plays Emma, I guess, got a lot of plastic surgery, and all the comments are like, "Oh my god, look at her!" And I thought I was like, "Oh, she's good."
Emma,
whose dad was in a coma. Yeah.
That one.
Yeah.
Oh, who she really wanted to meet her dad, and then when she met her dad, and she's like, "Oh, he's got like special needs. I kind of love my mom more anyway."
Well, but he's also like, Edna, hi, Edna. Even though on Degrassi original, he was like, "Hey, I was in a coma."
Yeah, yeah.
Well, anyway, everyone's very excited about it. Like Joey Jeremiah is going to be on it. I know Drake is in it. A lot of people from Next Gen, but Caitlin, the girl that played Caitlin, I think his name is Stephanie Mystician, is also going to be on it. So like people from the OG will be on there. So that'll be fun. They're going to talk about what that was like.
Hey there, big guy and Mike be on it?
Well, he died, as you know, Neil Hope, but there is a segment on that. They do show that.
Wait, big guy or Mike died?
Big guy.
Happy
Remember,
birthday, big
I
guy.
know I told you this. He like went, he like, people found out that he died 5 years after because he was like an alcoholic and he was homeless and he was found like he died in like a shelter and then nobody
he had
found
no
out.
chance.
I know.
He went to Port Hope to look for his dad and
Mike
wasn't there. Yeah. Wow.
Yeah. Well, anyway, everyone in Canada especially is very excited about Degrassi. Whatever it takes, it premieres. There's no channel. It'll just be at the Toronto International Film Festival, September 13th.
At the Scotia Theatre, Toronto.
The Scotia Bank.
Scotia Bank.
And then I guess it'll be released at some point. And I think that's it for this week.
Oh, well, I loved it.
Only 2 hours we did for that. Quick hot topics.
Streamlined, yes. Sorry, my hot topics were like the first one. But I'll let you know if I find those hot guys and go Hawkeyes as well. And anything else, Amanda, check out Patreon, check out our links, smash that like, leave us a 5-star review. That would be amazing. You have no idea how much that helps.
Else you could do? Leave us a comment. Stick around. Well, you're not even on the live, so just leave a comment for goodness sake and join us on Friday. That's the most important thing you can do. Join us on Friday, 9 a.m. Mountain Standard Time, and we'll be there for Browntown. We have a whole bunch of Browntown dogs. We have Tony with bloody nipples. That's fun.
Got the chafing. The sheer volume of my nipples.
Active dad. That is what this says, by the way. Have you seen this?
Oh God, no. Oh God, Amanda.
Well, sneaky peeky. No. Love you guys so much. These dogs are wilding out, so we'll let you go and have a wonderful week. We'll see you Friday. You're all adults. Bye.
Bye. Bye.
Well, guys, it's been a blast. Thank you so much for joining us today on our We Love to Hate Everything channel. Please do not forget to hit that subscribe button. Give us a like or even a comment and click on that bell if you want notifications because you never know when we might pop up and go live. Please check out our other 2 podcasts on Patreon where we snark on even more TV, movies, and pop culture. We got Total Request Podcast. That's patreon.com/trpod. And We Love to Hate TV. patreon.com/love to hate TV. Thanks again, and we will see you next time.